So I have 3 advent calendars this year. Welcome back, or if you are new here, welcome. My name is Katrina and I make bookish content here on this channel every week and then movie reviews here at the weekend, and you are watching my very first weekly vlog of Vlogmas 2021. Very exciting. I have a few bonus videos coming your way and I'm going to be attempting to make a weekly vlog of these every week, hopefully going up on the same day every week, so enjoy. This is the one that I bought myself. If you remember from last year's Vlogmas videos, I had my T2 advent calendar, and I did again watch the Christmas showcase this year, and so this tells you all the tea, so obviously I've not looked at that bit, but this is the gloriousness of the T2 advent calendar. It opens both sides, so we're going to try and find number 1 and hope it's on this side. Let us see. There is number 1. It's right there. Okay, we're going to try not to knock this microphone. Oh, it's got a little message on it too. That's cute. Tea in one hand, confidence in the other, and this is the gorgeous geisha green tea. And I did get the bags this year because I've got less tea making equipment where I am right now, but yeah, very excited about making that one. I like a gorgeous geisha. It's much more interesting than regular green tea, and this one it's got strawberries in. I was like, it's got something sweet in it, strawberries in it. So then I have my Festive Pig advent calendar. So where's door number 1 on this one? I'm just like, if I take this out, I'm going to want to eat it though. There it is, right at the top. See, that makes sense. Maybe I would prefer if all advent calendars, it's a Christmas cracker. And there'll be a chocolate Percy Pig behind it. And then my mum got me the Beanies advent calendar, and there are 2 sachets of Beanies coffee, flavoured coffee. Now, I'm not a fan of instant coffee, but I don't mind the Beanies coffee, and I often have them in my work bag just in case I need a coffee at work. I always take coffee with me to work, but just in case I need something extra in the afternoon. And so the sachet doors are on the ends, which I think is quite cool. And then we have door number 1 and door number 24 on the front here. So let's open door number 1 together. But yeah, I like the fact that there's 2 sachets in each thing. And door number 1 is... oh wow, I didn't expect there to be any coffee behind door number 1. Door number 1 is this little festive Beanies cup, and there are 2 sachets of Beanies coffee behind door number 1 as well, I think. I was like, didn't think there would be any coffee today, I just thought it would be a cup. So here we have nutty hazelnut and creamy caramel. So I'm going to pop those inside my cup, take them to work with me, and I'll report back and let you know what I think. Let's go to work. So I ended up having the caramel coffee. The other one is in my pocket. Clearly 2 cups of coffee wasn't enough at work today, so I had the caramel coffee. I wouldn't necessarily have identified it as caramel, but it's fine. We switched over to some winter things today, so I'm feeling all festive. Yeah, going to the cinema tonight, so I'll let you know, but keep an eye out for that movie review if you haven't already watched it. Oh, windy out today. I decided that I am not getting on with We Begin at the End. So if you see my December TBR, I was quite excited about reading it, but I've listened to a full hour of the audiobook. I finished part 2 of 9, and I'm like, yeah, couldn't tell you what's going on or who any of the characters are, so it's time to stop. So I stopped for some eggs on the way home, and look who's here. It's a biggie. Look at him enjoying life. Bless him. They're normally up the other end, so I parked here. I was like, oh, look at him. So the Christmas bedding is on, and I got an exciting book package today. So here it is. This is The Language of Food, which apparently has another title in the US. Very exciting, but this cover is just gorgeous. A recipe can be as beautiful as a poem. There you go. Pause that for the blurb, and there you go. 3rd of February 2022. But it looks just lovely, and it's a gorgeous floppy proof. I love the cutlery at the header of each chapter. Amazing. So yeah, apparently it's got a different title in the US, and so a librarian friend of mine said that she had read it under the US title. But I also have something from the Biscuit Boutique, so I'm going to open that and see what it is. Oh my goodness. Is that like that cover? So it was a real close-up of my hand there. Oh, I have to open this. I'm trying to hold it open, but every time I pop one side open, look, there's half of it. And there's the other half of it. Ah, there we go, we got it open. Look, and it's a mosaic bonbon. How cute is that? I want to eat it, but I don't at the same time. Very exciting. So yeah, last night's movie wasn't great. I will leave the link to the movie review up above. But yeah, was expecting better. Time to open some shiny advent calendars. Very exciting. Let's see if we can find number 2. Oh, nice one. On this page. Page? I'm a book blogger, can't you? On this page. Ooh. Anything is possible with sunshine and a little tea. And there is actually some sunshine this morning. Normally there isn't. So this is Morning Sunshine. It is Assam, Darjeeling and Rwandan estate black teas of robust malty notes with a touch muscatels and a mild fruitiness. Simply exceptional. This brew's just the sip to wake up to. Well, I've missed out on that because I'm currently drinking a second cup of coffee of the morning, but I will pop it in my bag and possibly drink it this afternoon because I won't be home until late tonight. So this one's going in the bag. Let's see what coffee will be joining it. Let's find number 2. It's on this end. Can you spot it? Can you spot it yet? I can't spot it. There it is, number 2. I did use my little cup at work yesterday. It was very nice. Right, we have chocolate orange. We'll pop that in my bag to take to a friend. And we have cookie dough. Now I have had this one before because I got one of those Beanies like multi-pack things that I popped in my work bag because when I thought I would be going into schools doing different school supply teaching, I thought I'm going to need some coffee with me because you never know a school's coffee rules until you get there. But I'm excited to try this one. I'm not going to open Percy Pig this morning because I'm not in the mood for chocolate right now, and I found that last night I kind of wished that I'd saved the Percy Pig for the evening so I could have a little bedtime chocolate. So gonna open that one later, but we'll see what's behind door number 2 of Percy Pig. I'm thinking it's going to be some sort of chocolate Percy, but who knows, it might surprise me. There might be another character there. But yes, here is today's Christmas mug with Christmas lipstick on it. This is 2010 London vintage Starbucks. One of my favorites. I have a couple of the like specifically London Christmas ones, and then for the You Are Here collection I've got some specifically England Christmas ones, and one, can't remember if it's Denver or Colorado, so I like the location ones as well. But you won't have seen this if you watched my Christmas mug collection video from last year. You won't have seen this one because this one lives in this house that I'm in right now, because I like the size of these Starbucks. These are like the original shape of Starbucks. It's a grande, so yes, if I'm having a nice big cup of tea, it's ideal for there. So I need to go and finish getting ready and go to work. It was supposed to snow, but the sun is out, so I'm excited by that. But it's very cold. And yeah, I will share with you later what I'm doing for the rest of the day, but I think I will take my Beanies coffee and head to work. So today's tea is really good. I can imagine it would be really nice in the morning, but I really like that blend. Like, I would seek this one out. The only thing was, this time the little string of the tea bag went in, so we had to spoon it out. And I didn't leave the tea bag in this one because obviously it's a black tea. But I'm excited to see what tomorrow's tea brings. Tonight's weather's supposed to bring some more snow, which I'm not happy about. So yeah, hoping to get on the road and head home soon before that snow arrives, because it's very, very cold. Dinner for me is a festive bake. Can you believe it's already December and I haven't had one of these yet? Obviously I've had a Greg since coming back. That was a top priority, let me tell you. When you've lived without this kind of pastry without having to make it yourself, Greg's is something magical. So I may read my book, but I've started rewatching New Girl because I never finished it, and so I'm thinking that I might just watch an episode of New Girl on my phone and eat my festive bake and drink my special tea. That sounds like heaven, right? So here is today's Christmas cup. We have Eeyore getting more and more festive as we go around the cup. This is, like, yesterday's was a 2010 Starbucks classic. This is a Disney store a long time ago classic. We're talking maybe I was still in secondary school when I got this. It's possible because that's when I was really obsessed with Eeyore. Now I'm just like Disney in general, in case you can't tell. Mickey Mouse shirt, Mickey Mouse jumper, Minnie Mouse decoration. That's hilarious. We are fully decorated for Christmas now. It's very exciting. I am slightly missing some of the Christmas lights. Slightly missing some of the Christmas lights on houses. Like, I go along and it's like, oh, there's a house that's got some lights on. Oh, there's a house that's got some lights on. I'm like, yes, but I want to get in the car and do a whole tour. Like, this is what I want to happen. Right, let's see what coffee I'm taking with me to work today. I can't believe we're at day number 3 already. And I can't believe I had to think about what date it was. There's day number 3, just here. So let's open it together. We have very vanilla, and we have, it's blue. Don't know what blue is going to be. Oh, another nutty hazelnut. Then I didn't use my nutty hazelnut from the other day, so I have a couple of nutty hazelnuts there. What I did yesterday was, when I got to work before I even started, I did a little cup of coffee and then had the rest of my ground coffee later on. I just noticed that it's got it like hanging on the Christmas tree on the back. That's very cool, very cool. Right, and then yesterday's tea, as I say, was absolutely delicious. So let's see what tea we've got in here today. I'm just looking for the number before I hold you up. It's Friday, the energy levels are very low. It's maybe a 4 cup of coffee day, guys, maybe. Number 3 doesn't exist. I can see number 4, I can see number 13. Oh, there you go, spotted it now. It's still on this first page. Number 3 is just here. This is like the hardest thing in the world to open. I think I had it kind of sitting on my side table last year, didn't you? Oh, I like this one. I like this one iced, so maybe we'll make it up and then ice it. That'd be good. Fill your cup with gratitude and life will overflow. I do like the little messages on these. However, I will say getting into yesterday's tea bag was difficult. I did have to use my teeth. But this is Pax of Peach, and it is just, it's just peach. It's really nice. So yeah, I think I might go downstairs and brew this and let it cool and then put it in the fridge for later. I think that would be a nice festive drink for later. If there's room in the fridge, we'll have to see. It's Christmas time. You know how full fridges can get at Christmas time, but it is the day before the Tesco order comes, so hopefully it's a little more empty. So yeah, today doesn't look really any different from usual. I'm going to work. It's going to be like the most boring vlog ever. I will say, I was listening to the Arctic Curry Club just here. Can you see it? No, that is just out of shot. It's literally the book above the book that you can see. That's hilarious. I was listening to the Arctic Curry Club, and in the beginning it's very cold and our character is very anxious, and as I was listening I was feeling very cold and very anxious. So that's some good writing right there, or else it was just kind of life imitating art. And now we've moved on to warmer climes, and it was just making me very hungry. So that's my impression of the book so far. But yeah, I'm going to go and brew this tea and pop it in the fridge and listen to some more Arctic Curry Club on the way to work. Very exciting. I managed, as I often do, to leave my cup of coffee up here this morning, and as I was finishing getting ready, I just left it here. So I listened to some more of Arctic Curry Club on the way home. I did a quick update on Goodreads, because sometimes that can get out of control, can't it? And now I'm home and changed into an elf shirt, which was bought at the very end of last season's sale. And I'm gonna make tonight's dinner. I'm gonna make some bolognese, and then it can be bubbling away on Friday. We have happy hour, so I will share with you what festive tipple we select. And then yeah, it's nice to sort of be out of work clothes. Had a nap, much needed. Just realised I'm doing my hair wrong. Just need it off my face. Does it ever get to you where it's just like, yep, can't take any more hair in my face anymore? Wait, where's this bit of hair come from? I don't know. It's not behaving itself today. I think it would be helpful if my rings weren't sliding around at the same time, but Merry Christmas. Okay, it's 4 minutes to midnight, so I better open number 3. Otherwise this is going to end up like last year's Percy Pig's calendar and just being eaten in July. I found number 4. There's number 3. Where is he? This one. Ah, he's singing. Automatically see that and think the phonics ing sound at the end. Percy Pig is singing. We could probably sound that out, I think. Definitely. Okay. Why is it so hard to come out? Maybe we'll just look at it. We opened the window. There was some brown stuff inside. Like, this is for children. It should be easier than this. I managed to get it out eventually. It's okay. It goes really well with my first big Christmas cup. Has she got a name? I don't know if she's got a name. Am I thinking of Peppa Pig now? I don't know. Christmas mug for you this morning, because I'm going to open this guy and make my first coffee of the day. I have had a cup of tea. Very briefly, let's find number 4. I see number 4. Okay. Let's do this. This is where we try doing it with just the one left hand. Going rogue. Okay, we have Coconut Delight, and I've had that one before. We also have, stop going away from me. Oh my god, another chocolate orange. Okay, well, we know which one we're going to be making. And then let us open up today's tea. Now, I found number 4 yesterday. I think it was in the other side. Yes, there it is. I like that chai and pie. That's cool. Let's see what tea bag we've got. You get to see the message as well, because I feel like you can't normally see the message the way I open it. Start each day with a full mug and a grateful heart. And this is Singapore breakfast. So now I'm like, should I do my coconut coffee or should I do my Singapore breakfast? It's a bit of a tough one. Let's see. We'll go pick a Christmas mug and make one of them. Not that one, obviously. Ugh. Creamy. Right, it is time to open today's advent calendars. I did not show you today's Christmas cup because I did not successfully have a coffee at home. I had a successful coffee in McDonald's for breakfast, but not. So we need to open today's coffee. Perhaps we will make one of these. I'm thinking it's the 5th. I'll double check that. Yes, it is the 5th. It's been a weekend. It's been a weekend. Right, we have another coconut delight. That's good. I like that one. And it tastes great with oat milk, I will say. Oh, and we have double chocolate. Very exciting. So I will see. Not a massive fan of chocolate and coffee together, but we'll see. And then I haven't had yesterday's tea yet, amazingly. So we need, it's just so pretty. I want it to be like, I have nowhere that I can put this flat. It has to sort of like slot like this, which is really sad. Because it's just so beautiful. Like, I suppose I could put it on my windowsill and block out all sunlight. Right, I'm gonna have to look for number 5. Right, it's not on that side. But yes, haven't had yesterday's tea yet. May have it this afternoon. It's been a busier weekend than I anticipated it being. That's fine, you know. Here's number 5. Let's open it together. Okay, this is a green one. And the message is, enjoy life like a cup of tea. Slow down and savour it. There we go. And this is a tummy tea, a wonderful minty after dinner treat with a sumptuous, smooth and sweet aftertaste that'll linger well into the evening. So hopefully I will get a chance to have this after dinner tonight. I could have done it with after dinner last night since we had all you can eat Chinese last night. Yeah, went to the cinema, went to see House of Gucci, book versus movie coming your way of that one. Probably by the time you're watching this it will be up, so I will link it up above. If not, I will go back and edit this and link it in the end screen. But yeah, it's been so long since I saw an actual like decent movie. I go through stages where I'm like, it's an okay movie, it's an okay movie, it's an okay movie, and then it's like, this is a 2.5 hour movie, but I'm sitting here and not moving at all. You can really tell. I mean, I do have tickets for Spider-Man and I am excited for the new West Side Story. So there's hope that better movies are coming. But yeah, whether when I move house, my new area cinemas are going to be any good or not, I don't know. It's an interesting one. I wish I could take you and show you what my cinema is like, my closest Odeon cinema is like here, because it's I found out that the building itself opened as a cinema in 1936. I knew it was old and I knew it was like Art Deco, but I didn't know it was like true 1936 Art Deco. And you know, sometimes you can really tell that the building opened in 1936. It really feels that way. But yeah, okay. Ollie is here and he's making some stollen. So it smells all festive downstairs. I bought some festive soap. It's good times. It's good times. It is. It's going to be fine. Even though it's busier than I thought it would be this weekend, it's going to be fine. Yeah. So a quick reading update for you. Even though I am listening to the Arctic Curry Club on audio, I've just found where I am and I am on page 324. I was trying to find where I was earlier, but I think it had been too long since I'd actually listened to it. So there's literally 50 pages left. There is 374 is the start of the acknowledgement. So I have 50 pages left of this. So there is every chance I will finish listening to this either whilst making dinner tonight or whilst doing some other bits and bobs, because it's only like 5 o'clock now, even though it feels like bedtime. So going to hopefully finish this today. I also just looked, and my Christmasaurus and the Winter Witch borrow, whatever you want to call it, expires in 2 days. So I think I'm going to have to start listening to that one on my way to work tomorrow. It's quite short anyway, but I was really hoping to get to it this weekend. I really thought I had more time to do stuff this weekend than I did. It's just December seems to be like that, but it's like that for everyone, so I don't feel bad. But I don't know whether to sort of start that one or just put another hold on it or just read the book instead, because I really want to read A Boy Called Christmas so I can watch the film, because Mum wants to watch the film with me, and then I want to make my book versus movie for you. So there's that as well. I don't know. Yeah, really unsure. I will update you in the morning. But yeah, December TBR wise, I've only read 2 things, DNF'd 1 thing, and the other thing I'm not terribly enamoured with, so really hoping that one of these middle grade books will be better. Really keeping fingers crossed. But I'm uploading some videos just now. I'm just gonna like chill out and then make some shrimp tacos. Why not? So I made my tummy time tea, mint tea from today's advent calendar. It's lovely. I love a mint tea after dinner before bed. But another reason I decided to make it was because I got these. They are mince pies flavour crisps. Limited edition. When something says limited edition on it, I'm sure I've said this on the channel before, but mince pie seasoning, that's what they say they've got on them. Yeah, when something says limited edition, I'm sure I've said this before, I'm such a sucker for it. Like, I end up with all sorts because it says limited edition. And yeah, you know, the government or the news telling me that we're running out of petrol or we're running out of toilet paper does not cause me to panic buy. That's not the limited edition I go for. But yeah, we're gonna try these crisps. We'll try them. I am still a bit sore from my booster I had on Monday. My first vaccination, I didn't have any side effects at all, but the arm's been sore from where she stuck me, but glad to have it, and that's the only side effect I got. So right, let's try one of these. Let's try a small one. I don't like mince pies because of the peel, but I really like the flavour, so if I can find mince pies without candied peeling, I'm happy to eat those. It's weird because it's got the texture of a regular crisp, and obviously it's potato, so it's expected to be savoury, but then it's got this like mince pie-ness to it. I don't know, I can't decide. I think I like it. I think this would be really good with cheese. You know, you can get like, well, you know how you put cheese with fruitcake anyway. But you know, I can get cheese that's got that. Get like fruitcake flavoured cheese. I'm a fan of cheese and fruit together. Cheese, fruit, wine. Yeah. Oh, it's, yeah. I think I like them. I will let you know when I finish the packet. Maybe I'll let you know tomorrow. I am just finishing off the Arctic Curry Club before bed. I haven't checked in the book to see where I'm at because I'm just listening to the audiobook. I was putting away clothes and things from today. Got rid of a load of presents today. Not got rid of, but you know, put some under the tree, sent some off with Ollie. Great. My bedroom is so much clearer now, so much happier. But I'm just finishing off Arctic Curry Club, and yeah, it's all got really dramatic again. Honestly, for a rom-com, this book is so stressful. Like, it's publication day tomorrow. I'm going to write my review probably in the morning now. But yeah, my overall impression of it is that it's just so stressful. But yeah, finishing that off. We'll finish off these crisps, finish off this tummy time tea, and then it's time for bed, because I don't know where the weekend's gone. I don't know where December's going. I'm so tired. I'm just, yeah. I already want to take a nap tomorrow, as my notebook and I think a jumper that I have says. I'm sure you're with me, so let me know in comments if you're with me. So here is today's Christmas cup. It makes me so happy. It's so tiny, but it makes me so happy. I couldn't have a cup of tea in here though. I need a bigger cup of tea than that. So, let us open today's advent calendars. What a different view today. Why not? It is the 6th. Let's see, that's cup of coffee number 3. I finished the Arctic Curry Club last night and I have reviewed it, so you can check out my blog in the description box below to read that review. I'm looking for number 6. Why do advent calendars have to be so hard? I mean, you know, it's great for sequencing numbers, but number 6 doesn't exist. There's 5, there's 4, there's 16. Maybe genuinely number 6 does not exist. 12, 18, 20, 11, 9, 3. There it is. Found it. It was on the third look. It's just here. Okay, it says, a day filled with tea is a good day indeed. And it's a Melbourne breakfast. I could totally drink this right now if I didn't have to leave for work in 5 minutes. The different breakfasts that they do. Like, I don't like people messing with my tea. I like just a nice, strong tea. But the different breakfasts that they do. When the winds start howling, this brew will see you through. Indulge in a little with this full-bodied vanilla sweet tea, bound to keep you cozy all year round. Sip it up Melbourne style. So it's this one and the New York breakfast. The New York breakfast supposedly tastes like pancakes and syrup as well as coffee. And it's that little sweet edge. Like, I don't like sugar in my tea. I don't like sweetener in my tea. I like it nice and strong. Splash of milk. Don't mind what milk. But yeah, their Melbourne breakfast, the Singapore breakfast, the New York breakfast. I'm excited. I'm hoping that there's a New York breakfast in that container somewhere. I've not looked on the back because I don't want to be spoiled. But love these. Oh yes, if only I didn't have to go to work. Right, see, number 6 on here, I spot straight away up the top here. Let's hope for not another chocolate orange coconut combo. I feel like we've had that 3 million days in a row. Ooh, cinnamon hazelnut and another cookie dough. Now the cookie dough doesn't necessarily taste of cookie dough. It definitely tastes sweet, but yeah, so I have yesterday's coconut, I have cookie dough, and I have cinnamon hazelnut as options to make when I get to work. I will let you know what I go for. A new phone case that I ordered turned up yesterday, so I thought I would show you, and completely forgot that it was coming. I ordered it while standing in line at the post office last Friday, and it turned up on Saturday. That's not bad. But yeah, you're going to love it. Look at that. It sparkles, but I can't seem to show you the sparkle because the lighting's too weird here. We'll not sit in this spot again, but I thought it might work. So I'm going to put that away. So tired last night, I even forgot to do my COVID test. I had to do that this morning, but we're clear, we're ready to go to work. It's raining, it's cold. Let's have some more coffee. May your days be full of coffee. I wish that for you right now. Yeah, it's just a bit, it's just grey. Just making some dinner just now. Didn't show you this, but got an eggnog latte when I was out and about earlier. They've got this weird new lid on it now. So I had to break off this bit of plastic, like it's some like coffee I bought from a street vendor or something. It's quite weird. Have you had this? Do you know? But see if you can guess in comments what number coffee that was for me today. I'm a little alarmed by how many coffees I've had. It is Monday, so it's necessary, but still. Also, found this mulled cider in Sainsbury's. Heated it up as I would do with mulled wine, mulled cider, but it's fizzy. And I'm like, I'm just not sure about it, and it doesn't actually taste any difference from normal cider. Whereas there's this festive cider that they do in Marks and Spencer's. Now that stuff's good. So these are the mystery pins. We got 2 of the Christmas cuties. I'm really hoping to get the Chip and Dale one. And we got 1 of the gingerbread houses. I mean, to be fair, I would be happy with any number of any of these. And this is the first time I've done a mystery pin before. I've seen them and wanted them, and they just look complex to get into. I've seen other people getting them, but never gone for them, but they were a really good price. So this is the first of the Christmas cuties. There's 2 in each. Did I know there was going to be 2 in each? That's so exciting. I should maybe have a scissor for this. So this is the first one. We are seeing this together. It's Minnie! It's Minnie Mouse. Let's see. She's too shiny. Minnie Mouse building a snowman. She is so cute. I can't get it to focus. There we go. That's the focus. Minnie Mouse building a snowman. So that's pin number 1. And then the other one in this box, since we now have scissors without cutting it, without cutting the thing, obviously I want to cut the back. We have, it's Orange Bird, who I don't think is a very sort of festive character necessarily. Orange Bird is of course an Epcot character. She does not want to show that at all. There we go. I like Orange Bird's present though. That's very sweet. There's always time for a bow. Name that Christmas film in the comments. So let's open the gingerbread house one next. I'm just so excited. It's like Christmas come early. Are there 2 in this one as well? Oh my goodness, how did I not know there was 2 in each one? That makes these pins even better value. And my lanyard at work tomorrow is going to be the most festive thing ever. It already has 2 different It's a Small World pins on it. Ooh, oh, how funny. I got the Orange Bird gingerbread house as well. Why is it when other people do this, it focuses on the pin? Focus on the pin. There we go. It's very sweet. So it's got orange on the gingerbread house. I like that attention to detail there. And then pin number 2 from the gingerbread house box. I didn't look at the gingerbread houses to see which one I wanted. I looked at the cuties to see that I wanted Chip and Dale. I mean, the castles are very cute, very cool. They're sort of the options that you can get. It's a collection of 12, so we have 2 out of the 12. Oh, how funny. It's Stitch. Stitch seems to be on everything Christmas in Primark at the minute. Just focus on the gingerbread house. It will not focus. Focus somewhere. There we go. Stitch's gingerbread house. I think he might be like Alani. That's cute. I like the blue on there as well for Stitch. I like the fact that we've got orange for Orange Bird and the blue on there for Stitch. Then let's open up the second of the cuties one. So we're hoping for Chip and Dale. This is a collection of 8, so maybe I should have got 2 of the gingerbread since it's a bigger collection. I hope I don't get a duplicate. Well, you know, if I have a duplicate, I could trade it at some point. Let's see what I got. Ah! It's Donald in a wreath. How cute is he? Is that actually Donald, or is it just one of the nephews? I mean, I always love the fact these are. But that is going to look so cute on my lanyard. Ah, that's so sweet. And finally, we have, so exciting, I mean, they're all cute. I don't mind if I don't get Chippendale. Oh, it's another orange bird. How funny. Another orange bird. We've already seen orange bird. We know we have orange birds, so, you know, clearly need to make a trip to Disney to trade that pin for something else. But yeah, obviously I won't put that one on, but it can go in the collection. But these ones are going to look just so sweet on my lanyard for work. So sweet. So my Shop Disney order arrived a day early, so I thought I would share with you what I got. I got 2 of the like Christmas totes in different sizes. I just thought this tiny one was so cute. Last year I ended up with a load, you know, when you've got to make the minimum to not get the charge for the shipping. So I ended up with a load, but they've all been good as like Christmas gift bags this year. So recommend that if you need to add on like a £2 tote bag to make free shipping. Fully advise it, because then you have free Christmas gift bags. So yes, this is the cutest. I could totally use this as a handbag. I also got some mystery pins, which I will show you in a second. But, you know, with no trip to Disney on the horizon, I felt I had to have these ears. Are they not just the coziest thing? I feel like just putting them on, my head is instantly warmer. I mean, perfect for Florida, right? Yeah, these aren't obviously getting worn in Florida, but I have been chilly at Disneyland, and I've never been to Disneyland Paris, but I feel like now I'm closer, it has to be done. And I imagine that these would be fairly good for Disneyland Paris, especially if I was going for my birthday, which, as you know, is the 23rd of December, and I have been for Disney for my birthday before. Leave my Disney vlogs linked up above. But the best part is, as part of the like winter ice collection, this says stay cozy, and the O is a Mickey. It's just so sweet. It's not going to focus on that at all, just focus.
I'm glad to hear that.
Oh look, Siri's joining in as well. But yes, so I will show you the pins in a minute. I also got some exciting book mail the other day. I was at the Books in the City sort of winter party that obviously would normally take place in person in London, but it means that I can, you know, sit here in pajamas with a cup of hot chocolate rather than having to be out in shoes in the cold drinking alcohol. I mean, I don't have to drink alcohol, I know that, but I won 2 really exciting prizes, and the first of these was a finished copy of The Little Shop of Hidden Treasures by Holly Hepburn, which is set here in York. Have a whole vlog about reading part 3, considering bobbing into York to do some footage for a little review of part 4 because it's festive. Not sure I'm ready to handle it. If you've seen part 3 vlog, you will understand why, but this one comes out on the 6th of January here in the UK. I will leave it linked down below, so you're getting a mini book haul as part of this vlog as well. But this is a bind up of all 4 parts, and I won this, so that's really exciting. It is like the font is raised, and I love this here, the fact that you can see the Minster on the cover as well. I'm trying to think what else you have. The Ever After Emporium, which is the question I answered correctly to win the book. I'm just trying to see what else you could see, but yes. I mean, I didn't listen to the first question properly because it was, where is the setting for The Little Shop of Hidden Treasures? And I thought it was, where is the location of the Ever After Emporium? And so I put High Petergate, and obviously that is incorrect. The Little Shop of Hidden Treasures is set in York, although they do go to Whitby as well. They do go to Whitby, and you know, they spend a lot of time on the A64 as well. As do we all, if you live in this area, a lot of time on the A64. I'll be on there tomorrow. And I went I went on the A64 last week when I went and got my booster shot in York too. But yes, I answered the question wrongly, but the second one, Ever After Emporium, I answered that right, and so I have this copy here. Very exciting. I also had my tea for today, and it was very delicious as well. So here's today's festive look. We have all the festive bows, because there's always time for a bow. And we've got this mug again today. I am supposed to be having a super festive evening, seeing Boxing Day and It's a Wonderful Life at the cinema.
but now there's all these weather warnings. So there's the potential that A, I could either change the cinema I go to one that's closer but not as good, or B, I could cancel those plans and just watch Christmas films at home instead. I can watch It's a Wonderful Life at home, and I can watch Boxing Day another day. But yeah, we'll just wait and see what the weather comes to, because I have to go to work either way. So yeah, I forgot to say, A Boy Called Christmas, I am really enjoying it. It's giving me total, like, sort of James and the Giant Peach meets Oliver Twist vibes, but Christmassy. The only thing is that the narration on the audiobook is Stephen Fry, which is fantastic, but I think the way they've edited it, where he's being like loud or shrill when he's doing the voice of somebody who's either loud or shrill, it's just a little bit too loud, and so I have to almost like turn it down in those bits and then turn it back up again to hear the dialogue. And sometimes I'll turn it down and forget to turn it back up again to hear the dialogue, which again, it's not great when you're driving. But let's see what is behind window number 7. Check that. In today's advent calendars, will we be able to find window number 7 in the tea advent calendar? Yes, I found it straight away. That's amazing. Oh. So, window number 7, right here, gang. Ow, that was painful. I did have my Singapore breakfast last night, because it was very, very cold last night. Never say no to an adventure or a cup of tea. Now this one is Jade Mountain, which is like a green tea, but it's got chocolate in it. So it is a hint of chocolate and sweet hazelnut praline. It's totally worth it. So that's definitely sort of an after dinner tea as opposed to one of the breakfast teas. But I like all of these teas. I like the fact that I get like a different tea every day. If I could have an advent calendar of teas for every month, that would be good. I suppose you can sort of buy mixed packs and just get a little different tea every day rather than having to buy a full box of various different kinds of tea. I do have a glorious breakfast selection from the Mother's Day collection that I watched, which must have been this year's Mother's Day, because it doesn't seem that, yeah, I think it was this year's Mother's Day. They did a English, Scottish and Irish breakfast selection, and they have the most gorgeous tins. I do have those in my arsenal, ready to rock and roll for January. Right, we're looking for number 7 here. I have found it. It's a little bit bashed up at this end, but we shall see. Oh, it annoys me that sometimes the windows rip like this. That's not great. Right, what do we have? We have a brown one. It's cinnamon hazelnut, same as we had yesterday. And it was the cinnamon hazelnut that I had, but I put too much milk in it. Whole story. Oh, and then we've got Irish cream. I do love the Irish cream one, but I am a little bit like, should I be drinking this at work? Because is it going to smell like Irish cream? Oh, it's very orange. That's better. Apparently this one makes me very orange. I suppose it's like reflecting back off my red jumper. Yeah, is it going to smell like Irish cream and people think I'm drinking? Which it's not good, because, you know, I work with children. I'm a teacher. And that's why I don't carry like Irish cream coffee mate singles as much as I would like them in my coffee if I'm working. That's not good. And let's face it, if I'm not working, I could just put Irish cream in my coffee or make my coffee Irish. So there's that. And the other thing I have to update you on, consumable media wise, is that I watched the first 3 episodes of Hawkeye. I can't remember if I said this to you last night or not, but I watched the first 3 episodes of Hawkeye. I didn't know they were so festive. Now, I'd seen the trailer, but I assumed that maybe like the first one took place at Thanksgiving and that's why they were launching it at Thanksgiving, or it was festive and so that's why it was at Thanksgiving, but I assume we would move on. But no, you know, Clint has to get home for Christmas. What's going on? Is it going to happen? We've got that whole trope going on, with also like Clint being his usual like Clint Hawkeye fabulous self, like a bit like when he first was interacting with Wanda, and like you get sort of some of his interactions like they were with Nat, Black Widow, And so yeah, it is making me want to rewatch WandaVision a bit. And I have not yet watched Falcon and the Winter Soldier, but having watched Loki and not been a huge fan of it, I was like, oh, maybe I'm not going to like Hawkeye. But no, I love Hawkeye, and it definitely benefits from being seen on a TV as opposed to a computer. But I may end up watching the next 3 episodes on a computer, because I'm going to have to wait until tomorrow to watch episode 4, and then next week episode 5 and episode 6. The last episode comes out the day before my birthday. Very exciting. It's like a little birthday treat for me. I assume that they meant it that way. Anyway, I'm going to put some form of shoe on. I can't decide whether to wear Ugg boots or snow boots. See, I'll be warmer in Uggs, but drier in snow boots. It's a conundrum. It's a real conundrum. I'll let you know what I decide. So in case you can't tell, given the fact that it's 3:30 right now. I mean, you don't know that, but it's 3:30 right now, and I'm not currently seeing Boxing Day. Today was meant to be like, oh, I'm going after work and straight away watching lots of festive films, but I'm not currently watching Boxing Day right now, and I can't seem to move my booking for It's a Wonderful Life from Leeds to Harrogate, which is really annoying. So if Odeon is owned by AMC, why is the interface for the app and the booking process for if you have the unlimited AMC A-list or Odeon Limitless, why is that not the same? Can somebody tell me that? Because I just literally want to move it from Leeds to Harrogate so I don't have to drive all the way down the A1 in this storm. It's not snowing, but it wasn't a pleasant drive back. Let's just put it that way. It was rather windy and wet, and at one point I thought there was this like leaf tornado on the way back. It was quite weird, and the sky was doing that thing, you know, it's like 2 o'clock in the afternoon, but it's doing that thing where it was like super dark and then it was like bright again, so obviously the sun was trying to make an appearance. And it just reminds me of when I was in Pennsylvania, and there was going to be a tornado, and it went super dark, and then it was this weird orange glowy colour. It was very odd. It just was like, is there going to be a tornado? Do we have them here? I don't think so. But yeah, I have made today's cup of tea, so I'm going to do that and just chill out for a minute. I may watch It's a Wonderful Life here, or I may watch Boy Called Christmas, but Boy Called Christmas might be for tomorrow, and I'll just watch It's a Wonderful Life instead. So yeah, it's going to work out either way. I tried to contact Odeon. Obviously their call centre is closed. You ring the number and it's just like, we don't exist anymore. Use our online chat, and you click on the online chat and it's like, oh, click the contact us button. So I've contacted us, and yeah, I should just be able to move it. Like, it won't let me book obviously because I'm already booked in at another cinema, so it knows that I'm at that other cinema. But yeah, anyway, rant over, going to enjoy my tea. I would just like to show for the record that I have put everything away apart from that scrunchie from my bed. It's monumental, and it's not just piled up on the floor. The floor also clear. Let's have that recognised. Just jumping on because I was just having a cup of tea and a biscuit. We went a little bit mad in the seasonal biscuit aisle, but we'd ordered these from the Tesco order that gets delivered, and then when I went for my booster it was basically in the Tesco car park, and so we went into Tesco last week. These are really super chocolatey, but they have big pieces of cherry in, but because they're super chocolatey they're super rich, so 2 at a time is like more than enough. I feel like you've eaten a whole meal when you've eaten these. I got the mince pie ones as well. Let's focus on these. There you go. And those are okay. But these ones were the ones we wanted, but they all come in really pretty tins, and it's like this, I think there's 5 different kinds in this range, but I think you're meant to buy them as gifts, but you know, we just walked out of there. We didn't take a basket or anything, so we just gathered. There's this and the Christmas edition Nutella, but just thought I'd give you a quick review of these. So we just finished watching A Boy Called Christmas. Mum was very patiently waiting for me to have finished reading the book so that we could watch the film. And then no spoilers, because obviously there is a book versus movie coming your way, so make sure you subscribe so you don't miss out on that. But overall, thumbs up from you?
Definitely.
Yeah.
It kept me spellbound all the way through.
Yeah, I think
great.
it's nice because you get so many new Christmas films now that are romance ones.
Yeah.
It's nice to have one with a bit of magic in, you know.
Yeah, it was full of magic, wasn't it? And yet I could sit there and believe it all.
Absolutely.
Great.
Yeah. I will say the boy playing Nicholas, the main character, did annoy me a little bit. Just a little bit. But that then did make me want to watch Nativity.
Did it?
Yeah, so I think we need to bump that up the list
Yeah.
to coming soon.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Bound
definitely.
to happen.
Yep.
Yeah.
So that is it for this week's vlog. Let me know in comments what you thought of the format. Hopefully next week should be a little bit more Christmassy. Obviously quite a few of my plans ended up changing thanks to weather related things. So yeah, let me know in comments what you thought of this one. Make sure you are subscribed and hit that notification bell so that you do not miss out on next week's vlog, and I will be back with more bookish content and movie reviews for you very soon. Thanks for watching.